I'm Andrew Dutton, an associate at EC Harris. I'm building surveyor by background, chartered building surveyor. I've been with the business about 12 years. EC Harris, we term ourselves a built asset consultancy. We act as advisors, trusted advisors to clients in planning strategies around their built assets, whether it be constructing them, operating them, owning built assets. And we're there really to kind of drive value in terms of how clients operate and use their buildings. Our vision is to be the leading built asset consultancy, generating value for our clients, people and the community. We focus our business around 6 major sectors: oil and gas, energy and manufacturing, public property, transportation and utilities. And we have various service lines which support our work to those sectors. I think a typical day can be quite varied, really, from working quite locally in the northwest with some of the clients I've got account responsibilities for, and working at the level that EC Harris aspires to be at, boardroom level with these clients in terms of understanding their needs and difficulties, particularly around, I suppose, statutory compliance is one of the issues we've been tackling more recently, working with some of our clients to understand what their needs are, and plan propositions and services to suit those needs and manage their risk. So we'd also be undertaking or working on capital projects, supporting our schools clients around the northwest. Perhaps further afield, working in London now and again with some of the schools clients and education clients out of London, and supporting some of the more local teams in resource. So I suppose the moral is that your days could be quite different. It could be quite different from what it set out to be. We've noticed, as everyone has, a real challenge in the marketplace. There's been a massive hit on kind of capital development across sectors, really. So it's not just the commercial sector. Public sector's being hit, but we've seen that and we've had to respond to that. And competition has increased, so you've got to really differentiate, and we found the need to really differentiate ourselves more. In markets where we would have been dominant, we found that there were more people trying to enter those markets from sectors, from other sectors that they perhaps concentrated on in the past. So we've got to have a very compelling offer to clients that maintains us at the fore and drives them real value from their built assets, and that's where the opportunity is. In terms of what comes into our organisation at graduate level, we are able to support those people and those graduates in developing themselves to be leading consultants. But we need people to come in with the kind of passion and ambition to be part of what we are. I suppose for me, I'm not kind of looking for somebody that wants a job and is going out to get a job. It's somebody that really wants to be part of our organisation and part of what we're about, and show that drive and ambition and enthusiasm for what our offer is and what our vision is about. So in that, you're looking for somebody that understands the organisation and understands it to such a point that they really want to be part of us. I think that will be evident in the experience that graduates have sought out in their university life, in terms of year out opportunities, work experience opportunities, I've always been impressed by people that have gone out and got that work experience without necessary payment or whatever, and they've come with different experience, varied experience, which they've actually cost them something to get. You know, they've given up their summers to get really good experience, which we've been able to. I suppose it's impressed us really in terms of that desire and appetite to develop themselves. I suppose finally, just to add to that, would be a good grounding in terms of their core competencies at degree level and good degrees. You know, we're looking for well qualified individuals to come into our organisation. In terms of the application process, you know, it's all the basics, making sure that in the process you follow all the requirements on our system, that, you know, in terms of uploading the right information, all the information, making sure that candidates spend time on the competency-based questions, demonstrating experience is quite important, and showing how the experience has delivered learning in the individual. So what candidates have learned from their experience and how that relates to our organisation at EC Harris. It's making sure that you've done your research, know us but want to be part of us. Competition's tough, very tough. You know, you want to really differentiate. Candidates really need to differentiate themselves from others. Really spend time on applications, and make sure that questions are answered specifically. You know, don't just put model answers that you've had from other applications into the questions, but actually really put thought into the answer, and show evidence in the answers, and really show that you want to be part of us, I think. So to have individuals coming into our business that have got that head start on understanding that their own strengths and development areas, understanding how different dynamics work together for mutual benefit, is a great thing really, to be able to fit into our teams, and to be able to go on to develop further. I think if a student had a World of Work certificate that, you know, was presented that in their as part of their portfolio, I think it would show that, for me, key is the self-awareness, and the drive that they've put in place, or their ambition in terms of understanding where they are as an individual beyond their technical capability and know-how, and that would kind of say to me that, you know, that's the sort of individual that we're looking to be able to develop in our organisation. Someone too who had the ability to understand the kind of our organisation, but the sectors and organisations around them at any one time. So that's not just the organisation that they're coming into, but it's clients' organisations, and you could spend a long time working with one client. I've worked with one client for 12 years. You might spend a short space of time with a client. We've got groups that go into a client and spend 6 weeks intensively with them, and then leave that client with a solution in place for their business. So understanding an organisation in terms of their challenges, their politics, their needs, very quickly is all important. So I think somebody that's got the World of Work certificate kind of shows a real desire to engage with these issues.